So the recording had stopped. So we are calculating for B1 so far. So for B1, that is CM over that equation. So substitute lang natin 0.9437 over 1 minus 1 times 420 over 599.834. So that is 1.023. Okay? So greater than or equal by 1.0. So ibig sabihin, we need to increase yung MNT natin by 2.3%. Okay? So, kulang siya ng 2.3%. So, yung kanina, so, yung MR natin should be B1 times MNT. So, that is 1.023 times yung MNT natin, which is 82.4. If, okay, so MR, that is 84.319. Okay? So, that is the value for MR. Okay? So, dun sa equation natin dito, we are okay na with MRX. Okay? So, MCX naman tayo. Okay? So, MCX. Siguro, bagong sheet natin. Okay? For MCX, we need yung phi BMN natin. Okay? So, in calculating for phi BMN, number one is to check for compactness. Okay? So, BF over 2TF, saka yung H over TW. So, looking at the table, so we have 9.92 tsaka 24.9. So, that is 9.92 and 24.9. So, upon using yung ating zones for lambda, R, F, okay? So, that is based on our previous discussion. Ito yun, ano? So, kunin lang yung value nito, tsaka nito. So, we have dito, that is 9.15, 24.08. This is 90.55 and 137. So, once we plot, 9.92 is beyond to sa point natin. And then 24.9 is dito. So, ibig sabihin, we have a flange, a non-compact flange, and a compact web. Okay? So, pag gano'n, balikan natin yung table natin. We have a non-compact flange and compact web. So, dapat F3 equation tayo. Okay? Use F3 equation. Therefore, use F3 equation. Okay? So, say F3. So, let's look at F3. For F3 equation, sabi niya, the nominal flexural strength Mn shall be the lower value of state according to the limit state of LTB and compression flange local backlink. Okay? So yung una, LTB yung gagawin natin. So para siya nung F2.2. Okay? And then yung compression flange. So sa LTB muna tayo. For LTB, okay, so Mn natin is based from LTB tsaka compression flange backlink. Okay, So, LTB muna tayo. LTB, lateral torsional backing tayo. So, ang LB natin so far is 14 feet. Okay, so calculate natin si LB at LR. Pero we have table 3-2. Check na lang natin dito. So, we need W12 by, what is W12 by section nga natin. I forgot our section. 12 by 65. 12 by 65. So dito, 12 by 65. Ah, so 12 by 65 is this. Yan. So ang LB and LR natin is 10.7 tsaka 35.1. Okay? So we have LP of 10.7 and 35.1. Okay? If that is the case, LP is less than LB, less than siya sa LR. Therefore, tayo ay zone 2. Okay? And pag zone 2 tayo, let's go back to the formula. Okay? Pag zone 2, ito yung kailangan natin i-satisfy na equation or inelastic tayo ito. Okay? So, ito yung value natin. Zone 2. So, ito naman pwede natin kunin na doon sa table, ano? Pero, we need to get the value of CB pala. Okay? Wala pa tayong CB. Okay? So, based from our moment diagram, ito yung 70.8, ito yung 82.4, 82.4. Okay? So, we need to divide this into 3, actually 4 sections. And so, 14 divided 4 is 3.5 each. So, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. So, to get yung value ng MA, MB, and MC, we can do siguro yung ratio and proportion dito. Then, look for X sub 1, X sub 2, and X sub 3, X sub 4. Okay, so by relation proportion, let's say yung X sub 1 muna, X sub 1 over yung total height natin na 14, equal siya sa, kunin natin to, 82.4 minus 70.8. So 11.6 to. Okay, so that is 11.6. Hindi na pala kailangan yung X sub 1. X sub 2 na agad tayo. Okay. So, rewrite lang natin yung numbering natin. So, this is X sub 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, X sub 1, that is um, so X sub 1. So, X sub 1 natin, gawin natin ito yun, yung triangle na yan over yung bigger triangle natin. Okay, ratio and proportion tayo. That is 11.6 over 14 is equals to X sub 1 over, so that is 10.5. Ayan. Kasi pa-plus na lang natin ng 70.8. And then we have another ratio, x sub 2 over 7.0. Then 11.6 over 40, x sub 3 over 3.5, x sub 3. Okay, so 11.6, 10.5 all over 14, that is 8.7 plus 70.8. Okay, 11.6 times 7 over 14, that is 5.8 plus 70.8, and then 11.6 times 3.5 over 14, that is 2.9 plus 70.8. So 70.8 plus 8.7, that is 79.5. This is 76.6. Then we have 2.9, 73.7. So calculating CB, so maximum natin is 82.4. So 12.5, 82.4, lower, so 2.5, 82.4 plus 3, 79.5 plus 4, the middle, plus 3, 73.7. So CB, 2.5, 82.4, 3, 79.5 plus 4, 6.6 plus 3 times 73.7, that is 1.0597, roughly 1.06. Okay, yan yung CB value natin. So, okay na tong CB. Then, for our next page, so use lang natin yung table na lang. So, VMP, kailangan natin si VMP. So, VMN is equals to minimum between 1.06, then VMP. So, kunin natin dito sa 3-2. VMP natin is 356, tsaka VBF 5.39. 356. So that is 356 minus 5.39. Keep. LB is 14 minus, that is 10.7. And this is 356. Keep it. 1.06, 356, 5.39, 14, 10.7, that is 358.506. Keep fit. Okay? So dito, VMA natin is minimum is 356. This is for LDB. This is the first condition natin. Okay? So sa second condition, yung compression flange backlink tayo. So punta tayo dun sa F. The equation natin. Compression flange backlink. So FLB pala. So for sections with non-compact flanges. So ito dito tayo pasok. Ito daw yung gagamitin natin equation. So ayan. So basically, copy natin ito. FY, itong FY is itong FY 0.7 FYSX natin. If you go back dun sa lecture natin ng um, zones for LTB, ito yung meaning niya. MR siya, naka-MR. Okay, that is yung MR natin. So, we can use this, yung value ng MR. So, kaya dahil na natin substitute na, punti na natin sa table. So, for MP, so MN, MP natin is just FY times ZX natin. Okay, so that is 50 KSI times ZX natin. So, ZX for 1265, that is 96.8. So, 96.8 inch cube. So, divide natin by 12 para maging cube feet. So, 50, 96.8 over 12. That is 403.33 cube feet. Okay? And then itong 0.7, yung MR natin. MR, 0.7 FY ng SX, 0.7, 50 KSI. SX naman, so yung ating elastic section modulus. So SX is 87.9. So 87.9 inch cube. Tapos divide natin ng 12 din para maging feet. 50, 87.9 divide 12, that is 256.370. Okay, next. Itong alpha PF tsaka RF natin, that is actually based dito sa value natin dito. If we look at the previous discussion natin, ayan yun, no? Alpha PF tsaka alpha RF. So, itong value nitong dalawa, yung hinahanap natin na alpha PF tsaka alpha RF. So, dito, alpha PF tsaka alpha RF. Okay. PF is yung 0.38. So, that is 9.15. Ito yung 24.08. Substituting yung MN natin. That is MP 403.33 minus 3.33 minus 256.375 multiplied by yung actual natin na 9.92 minus 9.15 over 24.08 minus 9.50. Okay, MN is, so 403.33 minus 256.375 times the ratio 9.92, 9.15 over 424.08 minus 9.15, then 403.33 minus the answer, that is 395.751 cube feet. So yung VMN sa FLB, compression flange lateral flange local buckling, FLB dapat. FLB. Okay. So that is 0.9 tong MN. So times 0.9, that is 356.176 feet. Okay? Ito yung para sa FLB. Okay? So, dapat minimum yung MN natin na governing should be minimum between yung LTP MN over tsaka yung uh, FLP na PMN. So, this is 356 feet. Sa LTP, double check natin. Yung PMP, pag chinek natin yung value ng PMP, 0.9403.33. That is 362.997. So, dapat itong value dito, di siya 356. Okay, this should be 362.997. MP 50 times 96.8 divide 12 times 0.9. 363. Sakto 363. Sabi 363. Okay, so 1.06363 minus 5.3948, 10.7. That is 365.926. Okay, so minimum is 363. Okay, pagdating dito, this is 363 plus 356. 176. Yan. So, yung VMN, yung minimum sa kanilang dalawa. So, 356.176. Ito yung mag-govern. Okay? So, yan na yung VMN natin. So, pwede na natin kung yung interaction equation natin. So, that is yung PU over PCPN plus 8 over 9. Yung ating P1 MNT over VBMNX 1.0. Okay? So, yung VU natin, so kunin lang natin dito sa first equation natin, that is 0.613. Okay? So, 0.613 plus 8 over 9, P1 MNT natin, that is What natin dito. Ayan. 84.319. 84.319 over this is 3 minimum na 56.176. So this is 0.613 plus 8 over 9, 84.319 over 356.176. That is 0.823, which is less than 1.0. So this is okay. So therefore, W 12 by 65 is adequate as our beam code. Okay. So kasi medyo mahaba yung solution. Of course, because we are considering the effect of um two member, no, as one. That is why we are using compression, yung interaction equation natin. And also, we also use yung secondary effects natin, which is caused by the change dun sa natin, deflection natin. Okay? So, that is how you calculate this. Okay? So, if you have questions or clarification, so don't hesitate to message me. But for now, this ends our lecture. Thank you.